What's good, y'all? Akil here, back with another video, and today is Tuesday afternoon and it's just about 4:30 right now, so I only have a few minutes before the post office closes, but I'm going to show you guys what sold today. And I actually waited a little longer to drop this video in hopes that some more sales would come through, but it's just one of those days where, you know, not a ton of sales have been coming in. But like I tell you guys all the time, I'm just going to continue showing you guys some of these sales, because not every day is going to be a huge sale day, and some days are going to be slower than others. That's just what it's like when you're owning a business. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, y'all, so first up we got this pair of Trout baseball cleats, and I picked these up from Ross when Ross was just opening back up and they had that clearance sale. So these were only $2.99 and these sold for $34.99 on eBay. So this was definitely a really good sale. It's been maybe 4 to 5 weeks since I had these listed, so this was still a very quick sale for me, and these should still fit comfortably in a padded flat rate envelope, but if not, I'll ship these out via pirate ship. But overall, still some really good profit. So if you guys have any baseball cleats, football cleats, or golf shoes, definitely want to list those as soon as possible, because this is the season where people are picking up a ton of these type of things, especially with, you know, quarantine and the virus, everything like that somewhat settling down in certain areas. A lot of people are starting to buy more athletic wear, so definitely keep that in mind as well. Speaking of athletic wear, we got this Adidas tennis skirt, brand new with tags, and I picked these up from a thrift store out in San Diego. My wife actually found these while she was out in the women's section, and these were only half off, so this was only $5, and these should also ship out first class, so definitely some decent profit to be made on this one. And I think I still have 4 pairs of these skirts left in the inventory. Altogether, I think we had about 12, so we definitely made some good money on this. And just for those that always ask, my wife does some picking, but usually she would pick through some of the women's stuff, and this was definitely one of her best finds so far. Next, we got another one of these Adidas Taro soccer jerseys, and this one is just a simple black and blue stripe colorway, and this one I picked up from Marshall's for only $3, and I think my wife also picked this one up as well, so this is also a really good find for her. And this one sold for $20 on eBay, so not a ton of profit here, but it did sell pretty quickly, and I think we have 1 or 2 more left in the inventory. We only picked up all size larges because that was the only one they had left in Marshall's that day, but still a really good find. And just a quick reminder, I'm not selling a ton of clothes as I used to, but as you guys can see, for the majority of the clothing that I am selling, it's usually brand new with tags, and that's mainly because the used clothing is just not moving as fast as it used to. Next up, we got this Xbox controller, and this is actually for the original Xbox. I believe this color is Halo Green, and this one sold for $25, and it sold within about 2 days after listing it, so this is a really good flip. I believe this is the Xbox Controller S, and I still have a few others of these listed. This was the only green one that I had, but I think I have 3 or 4 other ones that are black that's listed. So hopefully those sell pretty quickly as well. And anything gaming related has been selling really well for me. I don't usually sell a ton of gaming stuff, but over this past couple of months I've been selling a lot of older games. Some are brand new and sealed as well, but just about any video game related stuff has been moving really quickly for me, so definitely keep that in mind. Speaking of gaming, we got this Wii Fit that's going out, and I picked this up from the thrift. This was actually in a Wii that I purchased, and once I opened it up just to see if there was any games inside, this game was actually inside of one of the Wii's. So this was practically free since it did come with the Wii, and I sold this one for $6.99. So I don't have a ton of these games left. I think all the ones that I had for the Wii had sold out in just about 2 days. This is the last one, and this was actually a loose copy. So what I did is when I went to the thrift store, I seen a bunch of these clear cases, and I think it was maybe 8 cases for 50 cents. So I just went ahead and I grabbed those cases up. So you always want to make sure, even if you're shipping out games without the original case, still want to put some type of case. You still want to include some type of case. That way the person that's buying it can still store the game without the game getting scratched up and messed up like that. And it also makes it a lot easier to ship these type of stuff out. So even though it's not a ton of profit involved in this one, it's probably like $3 or $4 in terms of profit, I still just like to make sure that the buyer gets their item and, you know, it's protected. So we got 2 of these Amazon Kindle Fires, and these actually have the free time case on here, and both of these sold for $36.99 each. And I listed these and they sold within about 3 hours apart after I put them up, so very quick sale. I'm not exactly sure if these are selling for more money. I was seeing some sell for just about 40 bucks, so that's what I listed mine for as well, and it sold really quickly. So definitely be on the lookout for some of these Amazon Kindles. I sold a few in the past as well, but when I was selling them before, they only sold for like 20 bucks. So I'm guessing the market has kind of increased for some of these type of things, so that's probably a good thing. But overall, I think these are too heavy to go first class, so I'm just gonna ship these out in a padded flat rate envelope. And like I said, some decent profit on these because I picked these up from the thrift for only $3. Alright, y'all, so speaking of the thrift, I just picked this up from my local thrift for only 10 bucks, and this is the iRobot Scuba, and it came with the owner's manual. I guess this is a remote here and the power cord as well. And this isn't the typical one where I think it just vacuums the floor. This says floor washing robot, so I'm pretty sure it's like a mopping system involved. And although it does say sold as is on the sticker, I'm still gonna test this out and see if it works. I checked the comps and I seen that even if they're sold as parts, they still sell for about 50 to 60 bucks. So either way, I should definitely still make some decent profit on this, whether it works or not. So drop a comment if you guys are familiar with selling any of these iRobot type of stuff, because I've been telling you guys I've been trying to sell more electronics and stuff like that in addition to selling shoes, since I'm not selling as much clothing as I used to. And selling electronics for me has been doing really well, so I'm definitely going to be keeping you guys updated in terms of how some of this stuff is selling. But just drop a comment, let me know if you guys sold any of this iRobot stuff, because I know for a fact it sells for some good money on eBay. Alright, y'all, that's all I got for today's video. So if you guys enjoyed this one, even though there wasn't a ton of sales, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, let's go. First back in the day, and so I can't complain. For all the times I pray carnivores don't come take. Cause it's poppin', a opportunist, I can't salute it. They